Oh man, I'm definitely getting trapped in the vault mindset where I just get on and I just do vaults the entire time. Ignore that name. But what I think I'm going to start doing, because I've mentioned it before, but I just don't want these episodes to be straight vaulting all the time, even though you need to do so much to progress, is I'm just going to do a little bit of building every time I get on. And once I accomplish that building, whatever the project may be, I'll do some vaulting. But I think in order to really build up our little world we have creating here, I just need to do a little bit of building around here to get the aesthetic complete. There's a lot of stuff I need to do around here, such as get the paths done, build a couple more buildings I have off the top of my head. Like I want to build like a little like a pool area out front, because you may have seen that pool in the basement. It's completely unfinished, and that was a project I basically just sidetracked. And I also want to make sure everything's on theme with the building style. Yeah, but this is what I've been working on for the past like hour or so. I really started to work on the pathways. It's very simple, but I like it. I like it simple. I didn't want anything too crazy, because we're a small town right now. I might change these paths if it gets built up, but I just wanted a little bit of detail on the sides, like an actual pathway. Before it was just kind of a weird path, so I added an actual kind of theme here. But this is pretty untouched right here. But if we come down here, I added in a bunch of this stuff. Got trees on the borders here. I think I'll tear this down and make a barn here, because this is pretty ugly as it is. But I added that in. Put in a well because I didn't like the other well. So the well's pretty cool. Got this, finally some stairs going here, some of this. Just gonna repeat the same theme over and over again pretty much to keep it very simple and basic. But we're gonna put in some more of this stuff. I made a bunch more of these lanterns so I can actually test. I wanted to test out to see if I like this lantern, or this lamp post, I guess. It's alright. I might change it around a little bit. Put a lantern there. We continue down here. I'm going to put in some more, probably another tree or something here. This was a little weird because you can see under this is the ceiling of Brennan's house. So it's really hard to get around this. I'm trying to figure out a way to do this. What I might do is actually just remove these and put another block here. Put a tree on top or something. I don't really know. Let's just tear this up. And we're just going to put, as you can see, dirt there. See, it's a little weird having this here. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, but so I think the best solution here is just to do a tree here, and then we can do something like this. We can put water like here, and then I don't want to use wheat over and over again, so maybe we do sugarcane or something here. Something very simple, like flour there, flour here. We put a couple sugarcane right here, and then maybe like a little fence, something like that, and then maybe like something like that. Doesn't need to be perfect right now, but at least it fills in this weird little gap here. And then I could do, it's opposite some lights, but it does look a little dim, so we'd put in maybe something right here, do a little lantern situation here. Boom. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. And I could actually put in a lantern. Yeah, let's try this. I don't know why I'm making this segment so long. It wasn't the point of this. It's just more of an update, but you could do this here. I don't know. You just kind of keep trying things. How long is this one? This is 3, right? You kind of just keep trying things until the aesthetic looks good to you. I'm usually pretty good without, like, I'm improving my building, but I'm pretty decent with outdoor work. So I usually figure it out in the end. How's that look? Not bad, honestly. Not bad at all. And then I think for here, I will do a little patio. Oh, actually, you know what would be better here? I know this is Eli's house, but I built the house. So I continue to add to it. Oh, I don't think I ever showed you. I did finish his house. I ran out of supplies the previous time, but I just added a little bit of furniture in here. I tried to fill it in the best I can. It's a little weird, but I don't think he's even gonna really use this, so it's more just for it being done than anything. I think I'll put a little garden here. Not that we need one, because everyone has their own gardens and whatnot, but I think it would look good pretty much right along the path. The other thing I want to touch on is this area is a little weird. I'm not sure how I want to do this yet, but I do like this. I like the, I mean, I wouldn't have built the platform exactly like this, but I love the idea of having like a little practice range, because it's actually pretty cool. It's useful. But it's just not a good spot for it, because we're going to have this entire building to work with over here. Once this is done, this will be our like vault center, right? There's definitely like even maybe up here, I don't know what Declan has planned for like second stories and stuff, but I think this platform would look really cool on a balcony of some sort, like in the actual facility. Coming out, I love Brennan's like greenhouse that he did here, right? It's super sick. It's just a weird exit right here. So what I think I want to do is make this path go to here and then cut directly in like this, or like maybe a little curve right in here and meet up with this path, because otherwise you'd be doing something weird like cutting here, like through here. It just doesn't make sense. Probably delete this for now and replace it over here in the actual building. In front of this, I don't want the normal dirt path. I think around here is where we're going to transition into a stone path. So I'll fade this out into like probably like a 4 or 5 wide actual built up stone path. I don't know how built up it'll look, but it might look a little rugged. Run that along the side of the entire building. And then the second part that I wish didn't occur, because I said I was going to build this and then Brennan just did it, but having a pathway through the mountain like this doesn't make any sense for like foot traffic at all. What I was going to do is I was going to have something follow the mountain. Probably start, so this would be gone. It'd probably start here and go like along the side of the mountain here, up. It'd follow the mountain, and it would kind of snake up the mountain. And it wouldn't, I don't think it'd be this clean either. So I'll probably connect whatever the texture this thing is, it'll be this texture as well. And then it'll go to Matt's door down there. Right now it's fine because he needs a way up the mountain, but I think that's the plan in the long term, so. Well, that was a fun little update that I forgot I made. We're level 30 now, and it's time to hop into some solo vaults. I do want to provide more detail on how I run solo vaults or just vault in general, because when I do it with people, I don't really have enough time to go into the specifics of my thought process. So this is a really good way to show you guys how I tackle certain objectives, and today we tackle a scavenger vault solo. But we don't actually start off this segment all that well. Grab your can of copium, because I'm on some. Bro, you cannot make this up. This sounds like the most cliche loser excuse ever, but the entire server just lagged and I died in the vault. On top of it, guess what happened to OBS? It corrupted the entire video. It literally sounds made up. I understand that. Completely unrelated note, not at all related to my current situation. We get to see how the death mechanics work. Why is it at 1.5? Yay, death mechanics. I had 2 vaults. That one was the second one. Guess what happened in the first one? Died, because I'm stupid. Guess what happened in the second one? Died, because the entire server shut down for a second on my end. I'm actually really salty about the second one. The first one I got so aggressive, I pushed into like a dead end hallway and there's literally 300 mobs in there. And I couldn't get out. The second one, similar situation, except when I went to leap out of the hole, the server lagged, nothing happened, all the mobs stood still, and then they just hit me all at once. Probably like 15 hits simultaneously, so. Second one I'm pretty mad about. First one I deserve. I wanted to show you the new like strategies that I have in the vault solo, but instead all we get to see is the new death mechanic and how that works. So now I'm at a 2.0 multiplier. Oh, it goes up 0.5 every time. Okay, I need to complete vaults then. Actually so salty about the second one. It's gonna haunt me. Damn, man, that sucks. I've always said it in like all my older videos and stuff, and you can probably tell how frustrated I am right now. But the maddest I can get at video games occurs when stuff is completely out of my control. I know that's kind of like some people might think the opposite way, but like when there's any sort of game lag, hackers just popping in and just destroying you, crashes, whatever it is, like in a game where it just suddenly happens and you're just out of the game, that stuff, I can't handle it. It makes me so angry. I would rather just have everything function and then just die because I'm stupid. I guess you can't always have your way. I mean, what's the chance of avoiding those type of problems forever? It is kind of funny because like the second one, you could understand my frustration probably, but the first one was like so embarrassing and so avoidable that it's kind of funny that it's not recorded, but believe me if you want. I guess I did die 2 times regardless of what the actual reasoning behind my deaths was. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. You're still dead twice, so. Okay, I'm over it. And we're moving on. We're going to go into this next vault, and it's going to be the greatest vault you've ever seen. Oh, yeah, and now I have to re-record this because it corrupted, but I did this beforehand. I said, upon going into the first 2 vaults there, that I did finish the path that looks great going up the way, and I actually also started on Austin's house here. It's just going to be a very simple house. The only reason I'm using granite is kind of inside jokes because he's built a house on the last 2 worlds called the Granite Hammer. And it's just a giant abomination out of granite. So I wanted to use granite in the build. I might switch it up, but that's really the only reason that this is granite. Because it does look a bit off, I do admit. But yeah, we'll finish this up tomorrow. It's a good start. I got the pathway done, which is what I wanted to get done. Well, I got the pathway to a certain point. Throw that in the middle of this video because everything else is out of whack now. Not gonna lie, this is really jarring because like I've mainly done a lot of duos with Brennan, and we just have such a synergy that like we legit both haven't died since day 1 of running 10 plus level crystals. Now it's 20 plus level crystals with the grace, but like we legit both didn't die at all and had to be carried out since that day, and now I've just died twice in a matter of an hour, and it's like it messes with you, I guess. We do have only 3 monoliths, which is cool. So I actually initially did want to show the monoliths and not a scav vault because scavs didn't really change that much. They did change. So essentially in scavs now, oh, look at that. See, I'm getting my silver back. Essentially in scav vaults, they adjusted the balancing for items. Before, the items just completely scaled randomly, more or less, and you'd need like 10 of the rarest item in scav runs, and it's just not possible. You couldn't complete it. I think now, oh, we have 2 gold too. Let's go. It's like 20% of my death right there. It's paid off already. Ooh, village room. Can't finish what I'm talking about. I just keep getting cool things. But yeah, now it's a little bit more balanced. You get like an appropriate amount of each thing. Okay, so if there's no portal, I would say typically don't do a village room. But honestly, it is decent. Like, it is definitely decent. Wait, what the hell? I've never seen this part of it. Oh, I don't like this. Alright, I'm gonna just say I'm not doing that part. I don't know what's in there. I really want a, what? I really want to win on the board. So we're just going to do the easy stuff, and I'll address that in a later time. It's just so hard to pass living chests up right now because I have to grind so hard for our like 7-man team that I just need so much knowledge. Should be able to fight my way in here. Shield's going crazy right now. Are you serious? That was a really fast spawn cycle right there. Do some of that. Alright, let's just get out of here. It's not worth staying past this point. You always gotta keep your inventory cleaned, or else it just gets too out of control. But back to what I was saying. Scavs are more balanced, but the obelisks are completely different. There's usually obelisks in like virtually every room now. I know we haven't seen one yet, but they really rebalanced how many spawn. I think before it was a random amount. Now it's actually a set amount. I think. I'm not really sure on that. But just off of my preliminary testing, a lot, and I mean a lot more obelisks appear very easily. So that's a very good sign. When you're trying to rush the objective, you can actually complete it now. I'm really just trying to complete objectives here and get like good stuff. So what is this? Oh, if there's an obelisk in here, that would be ideal, but I don't think there is. There is gilded over there. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna come over here, and we're just gonna sit in the water and cheese these guys. Don't get backed in like that. That's exactly what happened last time. They got all around me. As long as you can keep them in one direction, it's usually a lot easier. Alright, there we go. I just really wanted these gildeds over here. I know that much fighting is really not worth it time-wise, but... Is there really only 2 gildeds? Oh, it's so lame. Could be 3. Yeah. Okay. See? Lag. Lag. Why can't I open that? What the hell? What? Okay. Let's keep it moving. We haven't found... Oh, did I just see a monolith through the wall there? Is that what I just saw? Yep, I did. See, that texture glitch is... I didn't think it's advantageous. I thought it was just annoying until I saw that. Yeah, this is actually a very important thing to bring up. I'll slow this clip down so you can actually see what I'm talking about in the previous clip, but you can definitely see the particles of the monolith through the wall. You could notice it earlier in this video when I was breaking blocks and whatnot. You could see little black particles, and I don't have any idea why this glitch started occurring. It's been so long since I've played that I don't remember if I added like Optifine or something at this time to try to improve my frames, because our area on the surface was getting really, really laggy, and you can actually probably see that in some clips. But yeah, you'll see particles of real things and fake particles in some of these clips when I'm mining or just moving around, and I have no idea what that is. Back to the video. So we're gonna try our new strategy here. I'm gonna put water here in case these guys are really crazy, and then we're gonna just, there we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to isolate these guys. We are currently playing on a patch, one behind the current patch, which actually fixes how long these guys can hit from. They're currently hitting for 1 block farther than they should be, which makes fighting them really crazy. The second the server's able to update to the actual correct fixed version, these are going to be a lot more manageable. But right now they are stressful to say the least. And then I can jump back into the water. You just gotta kite a little bit because, watch this, they'll get a crazy hit on me. So if you do this and perfectly space it, you can avoid, see right there, that's crazy hit. They're kind of like hoglins, actually. He got a hit there. Yeah. It's just kind of goofy. Yes, I mean it is literally like a hoglin. It's not supposed to be like that, but it's whatever, you know. That was our hardest monolith, though. You can see it 6 spawned, and then we have 5 and then 4. So we got the hardest one out of the way. I didn't get to try my cobweb strat yet because I was so distracted by getting pile driven by those guys. Another thing that I noticed is because of their hit range, and I think they might be 3 tall as well, stacking up even to like 4 high, they can actually still hit you at like 4 high. So it's really, like, strategy wise is actually pretty challenging, and for that reason it's kind of fun that they're so hard, but obviously it's been stated that it's not intended. So in the next couple days we should be able to update the server to the correct fixed version. There's actually a couple of fixes. There's a fix for the melee guys, and I think they're also fixing the range guys in some way. I don't know what exactly. The only thing I know about is the actual range of the hits is going to be fixed. Alright, let's quickly just regain here. That was actually a really tough fight, but I literally felt like it was such a weird feeling. It felt like I was literally back on Hypixel with the way I was getting critted in the back as I ran away. Like, no mob is able to do that apart from these guys. Got some more nades here. Oh, that's pretty good. Look at that carbon in there too. Alright, let's keep moving though. We only got 2 more, so should be able to maybe even look for a good room. I think that would be a good play, but kind of like to come into the rooms, look around like that. See if I can spot anything juicy off the rip. Not really, so we're just going to keep moving. Basically, if I don't spot ornates, gilded, or coin piles, or obviously an obelisk, I just don't. Oh, I can't. I don't want to do this solo because it's going to take 12 minutes. It hurts. I'm going to keep going. These rooms take so long. It would take about, realistically, if I didn't even fight, it would take about 7 minutes to clear that room, 6 minutes. By that time, I don't know if we'd have enough time to do these monoliths, so... See, I see a little POI up here that it interests me, so I'm just gonna... Oh, look at that. We just need to earn our money back, man. Alright, we're gonna try this. We got 4 gold back, which is great, actually. I'm gonna try to do this. Maybe right here. This could be really dicey. Really dicey. I'm gonna heal up fully here. Hopefully they don't all spawn up here. This is gonna be 5, I think, so. If I can isolate a couple of them, that'd be great. Alright, ready? 2 and 3. So we're gonna go this way first. Got this guy. This is exactly what I was hoping for here. Alright, perfect. Now we can come over here and isolate these guys. Got that guy. Grab our water. Hit one of these guys. Jesus. Yeah, see, right there. That's... Some of the hits are not BS, then there's that hit. Just psychotic levels of reach. So you can imagine, like, taking away 1 block there, about 50%, I'd say, of all hits would just not occur. Like, they still hit hard, so the challenge is more in, like, don't get overwhelmed by them than just try to not get cheesed by their long arms. I don't think we're going to be able to break this spawner, hopefully. Yes, yes. Ooh. Nice. Now we really got to work for the... oh my god. Alright. I need to find this... I don't... Yeah, let's just go find this obby. I'll work my way back towards the portal. There we go. There's our last obby. Nice in the middle of the room here. Which is not actually all that great, but... I'm gonna loot first, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna loot this first, at least. Not very good. And obviously that. Oh, let's hit this over here as well. And there's ornates over there? Man, look at that. Good ass room right here. Do some of that. Do some of that. Do some of this. Oh, there we go. Nice. Good alloy. Actually really need that. Oh, don't spawn up here. Don't spawn up here. Yes. There we go. This will have to be my water. We'll do that. We're gonna heal up. We have plenty of time to do this. We even need to run. We can. But this time, I think I'm going to actually try to get them in the cobwebs here. All right, ready? We're gonna focus this guy first. We're gonna focus this guy. Oh, didn't mean to do that. All right. These guys are... Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, they're both axe guys, so... As long as... Let's try this. Not bad. It works pretty well here. He's gonna cheese me here. Yep. It's not bad. It really isn't. I just wanted to test that because honestly... Oh, wait, we can get this. Maybe? No, we're not gonna be... I'm just gonna avoid dying here, I think. Not bad. See what we get from the loot. So that's like a typical run. We have so much gear. This is great. This is actually really exciting. Oh my god, look at it all. 9 armor. That's great. That is great. Let's see here. Better attack speed, same damage. We can reroll those implicits because those are not the implicits. Prefixes and whatnot. This is great. I'm gonna probably actually just add on the prefixes on this guy, or the suffix. That's terrible. This is terrible. That is pretty bad as well. Is this any... Oh my god. 81% fail strike. It's not more damage, but we definitely could re-roll. That's pretty cool. So overall, pretty good. I'd probably use this sword and try to get some damage plus whatever else. Really just see what I can get on this bad boy. That's actually pretty awesome. Does it look cool at least? That's such a goofy looking sword. So, I do want to see how much gold we got from this. This is from my runs, including my runs that I've died on, so we can quickly just see how much we've actually gained / lost. Wait, we really have 48 silver? Wait, deaths are super cheap then. Okay, 120, I paid 100 for the last death and like 65 or something? 60? So, we're like minus... We're like even, actually. Not bad. It's hard to explain why solos are so strange, at least to me. 98% of my runs are with duos, trios, quads, whatever. You just get to play a lot more free in those because you don't have as much responsibility, essentially. So that's kind of, it's weird. It's a weird hump to get over where I'm like, I either get to loot an entire vault and loot it efficiently, look for good rooms, yada yada, or I play the objective if I'm going for XP and gear, right? So those are your two kind of ways to go about it. And it's just completely different from each other. Bricks, redstone, ice, and rotten flesh. Another thing is I feel like I'm more inclined to complete the objective if I'm recording it, right? Like, it's better content actually getting the objective of the entire vault done instead of just looting like a maniac. I mean, in some situations, like depending on the room, it could be really fun just watching someone loot a hell of a lot and get out of there. I don't know. The way that I think about content, it's like, well, I mean, I should win. Like, I guess completing the objective is technically like winning, right? So at least it feels like it to me. So I'm like, oh, well, I have to go for the objective. I have to skip the chest that I normally would hit in a duo run. I think I'll find the pacing. But these are this is what it's looking like in here. Pretty healthy stack of opals in the last couple days. We were able to really farm those. We were pulling out a ton. I've been using some too because I've broken 2 of these. But here's our Pog gems that we're currently working at. Bogmanite is actually Pizza Night's struggling. Oh my god, I didn't even know that. I'll just run you through the loot. Yeah, there's that. Here's what we're currently sitting at. Decent refined carbon, 3 stacks or so. Pretty solid materials there. Okay here, but I'm constantly using these as soon as I get them, essentially. Relics coming along. Got some options with the relic department there. Man, solid vaulting. What an experience. This was kind of a classic example of not knowing the structure of the videos. I thought I was done, but guess what? We're not. Scav vault time. Ornate. Oh my god, we got ornate. That is so rare. I love it. Let's farm, brothers. Pants, but... Oh, I forgot about the infinite. That makes things a little weird. Alright, what do we need? Black mob, pottery shard, blood vials. Wait, that's so easy. Alright. Regular chest it is. Black essence. That actually could be really hard, actually. We're gonna need like creepers or like polar bears, I think, on this one. I think polar bears are the only one that drop them. I got 1 pottery shard. I think those guys drop it. Alright, I have that done. I don't know... Oh, I don't even have that done. Oh my god. Wait, I thought I got more blood vials. There's a pottery shard. Let's get rid of some stuff here. We don't need that. We do need that. We don't need that. Don't need that. I just don't know how to get... I know it's from polar bears, but I don't know how to, like, force that. This is a mine room. God damn it. Can I get that from these guys? I don't even think I can get it from those guys. I have 19 minutes to figure out a strategy to farm these polar bears, but I haven't seen a single one spawn. I thought I heard one spawn, but I looked around, nothing. So, like, I don't know if they can spawn in all the locations. I just don't think they can. Should be able to complete this. Yeah. Okay. We got one done. There's a wizard's wand. Way rare. Alright, well. I can turn these in. Oh! I got one. I got two. I went pretty silent in this one, trying to concentrate on finishing the objectives. We knocked out our first two, but this black mob essence is really going to be a struggle. Unless we find a goated room, of course. Oh, wait, what? Oh, the perfect room for this? Oh, okay, cool. I cannot believe I just farmed this. Oh my god. That's all you need. You just need a Wild West room for black. I figured it out. I've cracked the code. I always forget, like, sometimes a tile set has one thing that drops the essence that you need. So, for example, I think only polar bears and maybe those skeleton guys, the archers, I think they can drop it on this tile set. But if you find spiders, which don't typically spawn on that tile set, you can find them in like the puzzle and omega rooms, or I guess just puzzle rooms, right? Like the Wild West room, and then you can farm them. And I just really hadn't considered that until now. I mean, the funny thing is, like, I definitely realized that. I came to that conclusion in the past, and then I just forgot that that's the strategy. So I guess that's on me, but... Oh my god. What do we got? Look at this. Take a look. I don't like axes, but it could be sick. 29 refined carbon. What? Oh, I got a cool shield too. Take a look. I need a good shield, so this would be sick. 15%. Let's go. That'll be my new shield for sure. Great completion. Honestly, really happy with that. I'd rather have the highest block chance I can get, so. I don't know if I've ever said it in a video, but you can't take these scavenger items in to the next run because they have different IDs on them, or tags, or whatever they use to differentiate them between runs. I know that would be the easiest outcome, is just bring them back in, right? But believe me, we've tried that. I guess while I'm recording, I might as well show you guys kind of my thought process and talk about what I'm looking for in a good piece of equipment. So we'll use this shield because honestly it's already better than what I have, but 15% block chance is great, so we'll throw this into the machine right here. So what we're essentially looking for is usually health on a shield minimum, and then we'll get something else as well on it. Obviously, like what we currently have is just tragically bad, so I'm looking for health essentially. There's not like many options you can get on a shield compared to armor, but we'll re-roll a couple and see what we get here. Like that's trash. 2 health is pretty bad because you can see this, that is in tier 1 still. So I'd prefer if I rolled, I mean, a healing cloud when hit, that's pretty clutch. 4 health, that's in tier 2. Weakness cloud when hit, if I can get a health healing, that's kind of what I'm looking for. That is phenomenal. I think I'll be keeping that. That is great. I think, yeah, I think that'll do. And then we just take it over to Elias's little villager farm, buy another Unbreaking book. First, before we do that, I always got to do this to keep my emeralds up a little bit because I'm going through emeralds so often. Just come on down here, grab one of these books, Unbreaking, boom. Alright, sweet. I'm gonna amble this out right away. Use Brennan's amble because it's right here. There we go. We've gained a full health. 85 potatoes, too cold, die. That's pretty easy. And just like that, I don't give myself any downtime. I am already thinking about the next vault. Man, I need to chill out. I do like to pre-prepare one crystal usually so that when I vault with people, they're not waiting on me to make the crystal. But still, man, just take a breath, why don't you? That'll conclude this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the solo vaulting. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.